Hey out there, all YouTubers. Just going to be doing a video today showing what our chicken coop setup is like. Originally we had this one little house that my wife painted. And oh yes, I know, baby. All right. But you got the ventilation up top, a little side door here for putting roosts in and stuff. We haven't been using it for a while. Oh my goodness. Well, there's Penny. She's laying right now, so we'll go ahead and leave her alone. Even though we built this new place over here for them, they still like going in here and laying sometimes. That's our little Brahma rooster. He's only about 3.5 years old. Got a little Bantam, a little Americana, Molly and Petey, and that's a little Bernadette. She's a little mouthy thing. But it's got a nice little latch over here on the side of this chicken coop where you can lift up and collect the eggs when you need to, but I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to disturb the chicken. We usually get about a good, about 4 to 6 eggs a day. Sometimes a little bit more. We've been getting that for about a good, 8 months now, Molly, huh? Yeah, you're a little hot, huh? Keep a couple of different bowls with ice cubes in it. That's our little water bucket. My wife came up with this idea she saw on Pinterest. You have a bucket with a lid, has holes in the bottom of it, with a little base planter from a flower pot, and you have to fill it upside down or else it all flows out. And we got our nice little pool over there for the duck. Nice resting and nesting area. But we used to have that little chicken coop inside of here, and it was just not enough room for them. So I eventually just got a bunch of free wood and stuff from people and did a little hillbilly, that's the tin roof and some other material that's waterproof, and was able to make a nice sized little chicken coop for everybody. It's not completely done yet, but it's a beautiful little area for them. Their feed. They use those old kitty litter containers. My wife saw on Pinterest that you can use them for little nesting boxes. Like that one. We're gonna get a lot more in here. We need at least 6. At least 6. But it was beautiful how the door kind of came together. Just put a couple hinges on it. Worked perfectly. It's not that hard to build one of these. You don't need them extremely weatherproof. Just make sure you have a nice top for them. And that way it doesn't get any water or moisture inside, because when it rains and you don't clear out all this chicken poop and stuff, and it just keeps on getting moisture inside, it makes for really bad feed. You can't keep your chicken feed very well, and it all gets wet, and then it gets moldy, and then you get sick chickens, and that's not a good thing. Is that right, Hagrid? Yeah. You got a crow for us? Yeah, what a good boy. He is not the friendliest guy anymore. He likes to chase my wife and me, and so we got a couple that hang out back here all the time. A couple of little silkies. Hi, Aylin. Hi, Olga. Hi, babies. What you doing? He just won't stay out of here. I don't know what to do about that. Might just have to turn this whole entire section of the barn into a chicken coop one day. It's got another door over here on the side, but everything's cleared out back here a lot more than it used to be. But yeah, you got to make sure you don't have any holes on the bottom. Everything's good, or else predators, possums, snakes, even raccoons will get in here and they will kill every single one of your chickens. The netting that we're using actually came off of that trampoline we have. We never put the netting up, but I figured it would be a great thing to use for the top of a chicken coop instead of having to buy all that expensive wire and fencing and stuff, because that stuff gets a little pricey. So if you can find your own alternative, keeps all the hawks and stuff out, and it was basically 2 giant pieces. So I just intertwined it all the way down and put one of the poles from the trampoline in here just to kind of make a nice little roof for them. And nothing ever gets in, nothing ever gets out. You need a good sized hole to get into the chicken coop. That way they can all get in there, even the duck. And if you spend enough time with your animals around your chickens, let's see. See what everybody's doing over here. What you guys doing? Yeah, got some ice water. It's been nothing but 90-degree weather for the past, what, 2 weeks, week and a half over here in Missouri. Yeah, so if you don't have the money to buy this type of setup or something a little bigger, depending on what kind of chickens you have, we have the 2 Americanas, the 2 little bandies, the duck, we got the rooster, the 2 silkies, and they definitely would not fit in a thing like this. If you're just wanting maybe 5 chickens at the most, this would be a good thing to have for them. But you can't just leave them in there the whole time. You have to let them roam out, unless you want them all fenced in for their entire lives. But we love we love our chickens as our pets as much as our dogs. Isn't that right, Bailey? Isn't that right? Isn't that right, beautiful? Can you say hi? You can say hi. Hi. Hello, my sweetheart. Hello, my sweetie. Yeah, you're a little pretty girl. We had an issue with her. She actually killed one of my chickens and then injured another one to the point to where I had to put her down. But after that, she never did it again because she got in huge trouble. And we almost had to give her up, because once a dog decides to kill chickens, usually they don't stop. But that was almost a year ago, and she hasn't done anything since. We also have 3 cats that roam around. They kind of protect the chickens. Whenever, oh yeah, I was gonna say, right inside the back door here is where we have our little setup for all of the babies that we decide to get. Oh yeah, hello. The one on the left, that's a lavender Americana. They're like almost $15 a chick. And then we have the duck, another duck that my wife just had to have. And back there's a crested in the back, another Brahma hen, and the one with the green spot on top is the Brahma rooster. Gonna be trading him out for him, and he's going to my mother-in-law's. But this is just a nice little setup in our little back porch here. Nothing too big, nothing too fancy, but enough to where the other chickens can actually see the babies and hear the babies and be around them. That way they get along better whenever you go to introduce the babies into the rest of them, so they don't have too many issues and nobody wants to fight. Hi, Molly. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. Alright. But please comment, like, subscribe. I have music videos. I'll be posting everything chicken related, at least that relates to me. If you have any questions about watering systems, the feeding system. Oh, that's another thing. I just have a nice little Tupperware that I keep their food. Chickens go absolutely bat nut crazy for mealworms. Watch this. Chick, 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 chick. Hi, babies. Hi, chick, 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 chick. Hi, Penny. Everybody loves these mealworms. I'm gonna get some out real quick. Let's go. There are. They're disgusting, but they're dead. And the chicks absolutely love them. Even the duck. Oh, we put that back in there. For a while, had some problems. Actually, only 2 times it happened, but you'd have eggs that weren't hard. And partially due to that is not enough calcium and some other minerals and stuff in their feed. So as you can see, there's some like little white stuff in there. And we put this stuff in called oyster shell. You can buy it at any of your feed stores. I don't know about Walmart and that, but Orscheln's always a good place around here in Springfield, Missouri. And it definitely helps for better egg growth. It helps the eggs to be stronger. So if you do decide that you want to actually breed chickens and let your hens hatch out a couple, you definitely want some oyster shell or some other stuff that they recommend to help better egg layth, better egg growth, better egg color, and better egg taste. Weird enough, I don't eat eggs, but my wife does, and we give them away mostly to people. We just like them as pets. Yes, we do, Bubba's. Yeah. All right, guys. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up, and we'll see you guys later.